Welcome back to the my partner coughing in the background. Welcome back to the Extra Life 2025 stream for Soft Frames. I am still community manager Colin, and I am joined today by studio director. Is that your title?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. There we go. We're a small company over at Silverstring. We wear many hats. Anyways, spoiler alert. I also work there. Lucas is here from Silverstring Media.
Hello, Colin. Thank you for having me. This will be fun.
I'm gonna make myself a little brighter. There we go. That was a little dark in my little box over there. So hello everyone who's still hanging out. We are on our what hour are we on? Oh, we're on hour 10. Just
hour 10. Wow.
Hour 10 of this 24-hour stream, almost halfway. And yeah, we're gonna spend the next hour talking about Greenhearth Necromancer.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna start our latest build here. Lucas, what's the elevator pitch for the game?
Yeah, for sure. So this is Greenhearth Necromancer. This is the game that we at Silverstring Media are currently developing. We are well into development. We have exciting news coming up soon about some timing of a demo in the next little bit, which we're very excited about, so everyone else can check out this game that we've been working on. But basically, it is a semi-idle witchy gardening sim is what we're calling it, which means it's sort of like an idle game where there's a lot of letting time pass to let your plants grow and let things happen. But there's also all sorts of other gameplay. There's a big narrative element to it, as we're being introduced to here in Colin's play.
I haven't seen this art yet. This is real cute. I mean, I haven't seen it in
so
game.
Good?
I saw it in Slack, but this is real cute. I enjoy this.
Yeah, so your character, sort of default name Echo, has inherited an apartment in a co-op apartment building from their grandmother, who just recently passed away. That was her on screen. And your grandmother was a renowned green witch and had this wonderful balcony garden that everyone loved, very sort of lush and thriving. But she passed away, and nobody's been taking care of the plants, and they all died. And now you're moving into the apartment. You're sort of like just fresh out of school, young adult, figuring out your way through life. And with all of the plants dead, it's very sad. But you are a necromancer, and so you're going to find your way to your own way to gardening. This is Compostifer. This is your grandmother Rose's familiar little compost creature who's going to help you out along the way. We all need a good sidekick,
I kill every plant I touch.
Yes. Yeah, so you have a black thumb. You're not going to be a good gardener. You're not going to be able to take care of the plants that everyone expected from your grandmother. But you realize that using your magic, your necromantic magic, you can revivify these dead plants into undead plants and then take care of those using your necromancy. So here we see this spiny, bony version of a fern. That is the undead version. But even undead plants need water and fertilizer and all that normal care. They need to be in the right lighting and humidity. And so you need to find a place where it's going to be happy on the balcony.
That's a bit better.
It's a little bit better. It's doing, it's back. It's revivified. But it's still not doing great. where you are right now, and so you're gonna find your old journal, which your grandmother has used to make all sorts of notes about raising plants and things. And you do a little ritual to understand plant happiness and what's gonna keep plants happy. And so here you can see some places are not good for this plant, but others are for the lighting and humidity.
Amazing. I got sidetracked by... I was checking my mic levels. There we go. Putting the plant back. Perfect.
And there, it's so happy now. It's gotten all of its HP back. So you did it. And
Amazing.
now there's a knock on the door. So a big part of the gameplay in Greenhearth is, of course, taking care of your garden, but there's also this whole narrative element where you get to meet all of your wonderful neighbors in this big co-op apartment building that you now find yourself living in. And this is Laurel. She is a death doula that lives just across the hall. She's your neighbor. And she's here to check in on you and bring you another plant, bring you a living plant that you can try to take care of. This one's not dead yet, and maybe you can keep it that way.
Excellent. The little leaf. I will keep that little leaf alive. It is my mission.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we need to compost some plants and pick your favorite. Let's do...
So you need to revivify all three of them first, and then you can compost a couple of them, because you don't... It's too early to take care of that many plants all at once.
Absolutely.
You're still getting your sea legs, or your garden legs. So
I was still in the I was still in the pre-update to this demo where we could still compost when before
yes.
the revivification.
Lots of changes coming in fast.
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast, or rather, undeath comes at you fast.
Game builds come at you fast.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So now you have three different plants over here. The golden horde, the maiden's eye, which is a little succulent with an eyeball in the middle, and then that pewter gorgon up top, which you're going to hold on to now, which you can either leave there or try to find another spot for it, but it seems pretty happy.
It's pretty good where it is.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to name this the same thing I did on socials the other day. Gorgonzola. Thank you.
Nice.
Naming your plants is important.
Yeah.
I already know what this one's going to be named. Hello.
Ferngully, nice. We love a plant pun.
And of course, I do this. Oh, I always call this one Bayleaf.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay.
And then there's another knock on your door. Laurel's back to
doing
introduce
fine.
another game mechanic. So part of the narrative events, there's sort of this little match 3 system that we introduce, so that as you play all of these little narrative events, you're going to collect little tokens. And depending on which tokens you collect, you get extra little items and gifts and things, which can be charms, like what you just got, the Blep Cat,
My favorite one.
which you can sort of string on a plant to give it a buff for like 3 hours. Or if you don't match them all up together, then you get a potion or some fertilizer or something like that, which are also extremely useful.
Blep Charm goes on Bayleaf. That's the first move.
Nice.
Cardinal Charm can go on our good old Ferngully over there.
Perfect.
Okay. I love the little exclamation points.
Yes, we have.
That
we have
draws my attention
now. Yes, there are new things to look at.
Yeah.
So I mean, a big part of obviously there's just sort of the routine gardening that you have to do, watering your plants regularly, fertilizing.
The bubbles look different now too. I really
so many updates, Colin.
Damn. Looks so
Very
good.
exciting.
Okay, sorry, I'm very excited.
But then you're a witch, you're a necromancer, and so you can perform rituals to learn more about the different plants that you're raising, as well as things like new spells and stuff like that. But then you also have spells in your spell book that you can use to cast on your undead plants to get various bonuses and whatever else.
Amazing. again, build changes so many times. Oh, this change. I love that this changes like every time too. We got some different options eventually, so I like seeing all of them.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Have you got to know? There's a flower over there also.
There is a flower over there. Bugs. Oh, do we have some insects somewhere? Okay, I'll check.
Yo, yes. So you just got some pests on your fishbone fern, I believe.
Okie dokies. Let's go take care of that.
Oh yeah, you can see there's a little pest symbol on there. And if you go to the activity tab, you can actually see what kind of pest. Yes, you have aphids, which sucks.
Oh,
I don't know. Can you see on my camera if I move like this?
Oh, yeah.
This tree here.
Absolutely.
So this is a lemon tree that me and my husband have been growing. Yes, you can see. Great. Have been growing from seed for like 10 years or something. And for the last many years, this lemon tree has had a scale infection that I've been like fighting months after months after months. And I think I have finally cured him of the scale infection.
Oh, amazing.
So every time I play test Greenhearth Necromancer and I get pests on things, I get a little bit of PTSD. But in this case, I mean, you can research what's good against them, but also you are told to create some horticultural vinegar, which you started brewing via your recipe book. And once that's done in 5 minutes, then you'll be able to pour that on your fishbone fern and kill those damned aphids.
Everybody needs some pruning.
Yeah, so your plants will level up over time, and they level up quickly when they're low level. And so as they level up, you prune them in order to sort of achieve that level up, and you get some ingredients. You get herbs and bark and all sorts of stuff that you can then use for casting spells and brewing potions and all those things. And look at that little guy. Oh, speaking of little guys, a cat just jumped up on my desk. Say hi to the chat, Taco. Taco wants you to donate to Extra Life.
What do we got going on here?
You've met George. George is the president of the co-op board. She's a bit of a stickler for the rules and isn't thrilled with your necromancy. Something that you're going to have to work through with her eventually.
Also, I'm really enjoying, because she's on above the pot. The pot looks like it's part of her hair, and it's just giving her like that flat top.
Nice.
Which is not a bad look for her. Let's go get this one too. Ooh, okay, that's some plus 15s.
Oh yeah, so the your various narrative cards, there's like nesting, where you're just kind of like staying at home and not interacting with people, or there's door knocks and errands. Interacting with people or going outside costs you social battery. You're a socially anxious necromancer, and so that social battery in the top left corner is sort of how much you have, and so it costs social battery to do a door knock or a errand type event, but if you do a nesting event, then you get a whole bunch of social battery back. You can also discard the events in your hands, and so if you discard a nesting card, if you don't want that social battery, you instead get a new little plant seedling of one of the plants that you've seen before. And if you discard a door knock or an errand event, then you get some social battery back. It's like, hey, somebody's knocking on my door and I don't want to deal with people today, so I'm going to ignore them and save up that social battery. But sometimes your neighbors also bring you plants as well.
I rescued a plant.
And so you got a new little maiden's eye plant there. It's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. A neighbor brought you a dead plant. They were like,
that.
I've heard maybe you didn't do something with this. Would you like this totally dead plant?
I do, and he's quite happy.
Good spot for him. Though you'll have noticed when you placed him there, you knew that he liked the humidity. You didn't know whether he would like the light situation there, because that's just a a piece of information about the plant that you don't have yet. You can research that, but you don't have that yet. So you have to sort of figure out where it is and how happy it is. And so it's happy enough there, which means the light can't be too bad for it, as long as you keep it watered and fertilized.
Speaking of which, I should do a little search around on the old care. Anybody want some water? No. How are you doing? I haven't looked at you in a minute. Okay, you're little, but you're okay. You're
about to need some fertilizer.
Some fertilizer. Speaking of which, I should probably.
If you go, I think you should have a little bit in your items already.
I do. I just like making. Oh right, I'm not in debug. Just me being like me.
You can't cheat and just get a million fertilizers. Oh, Colin. No. Come on.
To give myself a million resources, then I can make all the fertilizer I want. All the grandma's recipe is always my favorite. Which is funny. I'm definitely looking forward to people playing our game and going like, no, this is the best fertilizer. Like, there's gonna be
yes, yeah, there's gonna be
strong opinions.
A whole bunch of different kinds of fertilizers and pesticides and potions that all do different things, you know, basic fertilizer or premium fertilizer, but also like flowering fertilizer that makes your plants bloom faster and things like that. So all sorts of different things that you can try out, new recipes you can find, and yeah, figure out what you think is best.
The game has a neat, and this sort of only unfolded after I had been playing it for a bit and watching its progress, but there's sort of like a min-maxing, like you could really focus on like one family or like some types of plants to like really get, like, I love that there is like, in terms of research and in terms of like spells, you can kind of like really focus on one plant or one particular part of the balcony if you want. Like there's strategy to that. Where I started seeing like, oh, these spells only affect all the plants in this scene.
So each sort of third of your balcony has spots for 5 or 6 plants, and you can and certain spells and stuff will affect that whole section of the balcony, or will say if there's this spell does thing A, but if there is a living plant in the same section as where you're casting the spell, it does thing B, which is better. And so you can sort of set up these combos or augmentations, we call them, on your spell casting. We start you off with only a small handful of plants. So like if you wanted to like gather them all into one scene so you're not constantly flipping back and forth, you can do that and just sort of grow as you sort of get used to it. You just kill you killed the aphids. Good job. Absolutely. And now that plant has bloomed. Look how pretty the blooms are. And because the plant has bloomed, some little glowing ghost bees have arrived.
Hello, friends.
To check out your little ghostly flowers. Colin's obviously skipping through the narrative a bit, but there's a bit of story there about the bees sort of summoning a powerful memory from within you before coming in. They have harvested the blooms, which has hurt, and in this case actually killed that plant again. But in exchange, if you look into your ingredients inventory, you have been given some honey by those ghostly bees, which will be something that people will love.
What do you do? Gains the status Dewy. Interesting. I'm gonna put you on Ferngully's. Oh no, Ferngully has you. Actually, you could go here. What does Dewy do? Plant tolerates all humidity. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so with
this game, I learn things constantly.
Yeah, I mean, between the charms and again different potions and spells and stuff, you can like manipulate what conditions your plants like. So you're like, oh, this one prefers it in the corner because that's where the light and humidity is where it likes it, but I really want it to be front and center, so I'm going to use charms and potions and stuff to change what it likes, or to change the humidity level of that area, so that they can thrive in the place that I want them to thrive. But as you said, Colin, just finished the core part of the demo, the tutorial part of the demo. But when we do release this Steam demo at an unannounced time in the future, but soon, watch this space, you can keep playing for as long as you want after that core part of the demo. We have sort of restricted how much of the story you can do, how far you can get in the game. But because it's supposed to be like sort of an idle game, we have this idea that it's a game that you can leave on in the background, like while you work. It's great for like if you work from home, things like that. If you're studying, that the game can just kind of vibe. You need time to, brew those pesticides, or just time to let your plants grow, things like that. You can just kind of let it run for a while and then come back later. And so we didn't want to be like, this is our 15-minute demo and you're done now. We really wanted to let you actually have that experience of just like, running the game for long periods of time.
Needed a different vibe.
Yeah, now it's nighttime. So we have these, because we, again, want to have it sort of as a second screen experience a lot of the time, wanted to give you a lot of control over what that second screen experience was like. So you can change what time of day it is between 4 different times of day. If you click away from your window, as Colin has done here,
speedruns, all the game features.
well queued up, Colin. You get this lovely little like screensaver moment of the camera just going around your wonderful balcony, get views of the city beyond, of your various plants, and it'll just sort of chill like this until you're ready to come back. And while you're actually, this is sort of called focus mode, and when you're in focus mode, things actually go faster too. Any research that you're doing and stuff like that gets a little bit of a boost.
How are we doing? How's everybody? Let's check in on everybody. Let's see here.
A couple of those guys need pruning.
Ooh. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, and you just pruned some of the blooms off, which means you can now use those as well as in your spell casting and research and stuff. Blooms are used a lot in research, in fact. Oh, and you've met Demeter, another one of your neighbors. They are a YouTuber. They're like a homesteader YouTuber, queering the tradwife space. I believe all of the characters, basically almost all or almost all of the characters in the game are queer in some way.
I'm just dying to know, pun fully intended, what made you choose Greenhearth as for your ooky spooky necromantic home base? Well, my grandmother died here, so there's that. Oh, we're all sorry to hear that. They falter, gathering up their smile again. Yes, the other context for that line is that they were currently streaming at the time.
Just arriving at your door with a live camera.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Ooh.
Death drop. Which will just kill a plant if you want to kill a plant fast. Yeah, speaking of vibes, we have this wonderful soundtrack that hopefully you can hear. We have a radio control where you can change between a few different channels with different sort of styles of music. If you want sort of the lo-fi beats, the sort of jazzy situation, a little more drum and bass for like focused work. And then the noise radio up at the top that you were just flipping through there, where you can have like, oh, I just want some, some rain noises in the background, that kind of thing.
Devin, I wish Devin had time to put in like a numbers station. Like we should have just had like a radio dude. We should have just built an ARG into this game for a radio station.
Yeah. Were we to have the budget, that would be fun. But there are, you saw some question marks there. There will be ways to unlock new radio stations over the course of play as well.
Real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think one of the things is that we're planning to just like let you unlock the Glitch Hikers soundtrack. Glitch Hikers was our last game that we released a few years ago, which also has a great and very long soundtrack. So if you just want to listen to Glitch Hikers music, you can get that in Greenhearth Necromancer.
That feels very, Nintendo putting their games into Animal Crossing. Like,
yeah.
It's always sneak the thing in from the other thing.
One of the charms looks like the clerk from Glitch Hikers as well.
It keeps wanting me to compost, but I'm not composting bay leaf.
That's fair. That might be you. You might have a quest.
I might have
from
I think
for...
maybe.
Maybe not.
Do it. Well, it can have one of my other plants, the ones I haven't named. I'm not attached to those yet. Yeah, Maiden's Eye. Here you go.
There you go.
Satisfy your pointy hand. I honestly, the radio with the two mystery radios, the stations at the end, because one of them was just static, and then the other one was a slightly different static. I just was like, oh, we have white noise stations. That's fun.
I mean, that too. Why not?
Oh dear. At some point, we'll switch over to our debug, just so we can. Because some of those, I was thinking, it's just fun to go through the spells. It's just, there's some fun references in there.
Yes. Devin, our audio designer and composer, who also did a bunch of our game design, wrote a bunch of the spell descriptions and names and things, which are all quite fun. But yeah, once you, over time, you can unlock more spells. Right now, you just sort of have your beginner spells. But the more you cast spells, you can then unlock new schools of magic, as well as then new spells within each school of magic, and they do different kinds of things. You were talking about sort of the customization and the deeper strategy and stuff. One of the schools of magic is called the Blighted School of Necromancy, which deals with like pests and stuff like that. And so there's a strategy for allowing some of your plants to get pests, because then these particular spells can manipulate them in different ways, give you different kinds of bonuses, maybe get you lots more resources because there are pests on the plants. And so, I've had this idea of like, okay, I'm going to set up my garden where one of the, thirds of the garden over on the left side, that's all going to be like totally pest infested. And I can throw a bunch of bladed spells on there to get things out of it. And then I'll try to keep the rest of my garden totally pest free and see if I can do something like that. So you can sort of set up these different approaches.
It's very, I was thinking of, there's almost like a tactics game. Like there's like it's the synergy of the strategies and the lining up of all the game literally has buffs. Buffs and perks. And
Yeah.
Look at all these RPG terms.
Totally. Charms, items, spells, statuses, quirks.
Yeah, your plants are your RPG party.
Yes.
Clearly, that's the next. We should add a whole idle RPG where the plants go on little adventures.
Next game. Game. Well, you and I have been threatening to do some like tabletop RPG stuff to go along with this game too. So maybe that's the route.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, now I can't. Nintendo, call us. We should do a Pikmin idle game. It's right there.
Nintendo, call us. Come on.
Instead of taking care of the Pikmin, you take care of the thing they live in. You take care of the garden.
Nice.
That's Miyamoto's whole thing. It was about gardening. Anyways, that's Nintendo, call us. Build an idle game into the Switch 2 OS. Everyone will love you. Also, bring back Street Pass while you're calling us. Actually, don't.
I just saw something recently where someone like took their 3DS to an event and got a bunch of Street Passes again. It's like still happening.
I do wish Switches could do it. That was such a fun part of the 3DS.
Totally. Especially when you go to like PAX or something.
Yeah.
just like immediately maxed out on street passes.
Boop, boop, boop. I can just give myself cards forever.
Oh, well, there's the bee card that you just got. So if you wait until you have a few blooms, so currently once every 24 hours, you can get another one of these bee cards that will show up, and then you can sort of save up your blooms, and they'll go around to each of your plants that is currently blooming in order to give you more honey, which you can collect and trade at the market. And this is Gulshan with Miss Peppermint, Gulshan's familiar, another one of your neighbors. I love Gulshan so much.
Yeah. You're carrying your groceries home
so
to the commons
fabulous.
when you pass by a man with a stroller. Ah, the new face, he exclaims, pushing the stroller into your path. His smile is electric as he aggressively offers you a flyer. Welcome to the building. Here, take one of these. Our next show is this Saturday. It's a great way to meet your neighbors and their pets. Sarcastically joke that you've lived here for years. The man tilts his head, confused for a moment, before clearly choosing to join in on the joke. Oh my goodness, where's my head at? He sings songs. You're absolutely correct, which is why it's my pleasure to invite you to your very first community event. He holds up the flyer. It reads Pet Drag Show in bold letters, with the theme Rough and Tough and smaller text underneath. Looks like it happens every month at a cafe in the community center right next to the building. However, the text isn't the most captivating part. The rest of the flyer is a picture of an elegant magical creature that looks like a dog, perhaps? Maybe a cat? Something like a ferret? The man tucks the flyer into your grocery bags, and it's then that you get a peek at the entity in the stroller, the purple creature from the picture. She peers at you curiously from behind heart-shaped glasses, a feather boa wrapped delicately around her neck. Puppy!
Puppy.
Not quite, the man laughs. Half marks for enthusiasm. He bends into the stroller to scratch under the dog cat's thing's ears. It makes a gwarking noise like a crow. This is Peppermint, Miss Pep to her adoring fans. She's my familiar. You feel your eyes widening. Having a familiar takes a rare gift. The man must be at least as powerful as your grandmother was. Seeing your odd expression, the man demurs quickly. I've just always been good with magical creatures. Honestly, she chose me. You're glad Peppermint is wearing glasses. It feels like it might look right into your soul. Its tongue lolls out of its mouth as the man pets it. So, will I see you at Miss Pep's next show? Sounds fun. A careful non-answer, crafted to exit this conversation without bruising his ego or causing him to ask again. This has to be worth some introvert points, which it did, to whoever counts those things, which is us.
Yes, which is the game.
Yeah. It looks like he's about to leave to find his next mark when he stops. Oh, silly me. I didn't even introduce myself. His smile this time is a little more shy. I'm Gulshan. Miss Pep is the real star anyway. He sighs fondly. It's her world. I'm just living in it. Anyways, toodles for now. Hope to see you on Saturday. Then we got some mulch.
Not me making notes of typos to go fix it.
I was just thinking that. I was like, I wonder if Luke is making notes about the typos.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
We're multitasking. We're streaming and game testing.
Yeah.
It's on my... Oh, so many things have happened.
Yeah, that's
I
we have
wasn't
a
paying
new
attention.
notification system. That's brand new this past week as well. So some of this stuff won't be in the actual Steam demo that we release soon, unannounced soon time, but all coming in the final game, and we can't wait to see what folks think of the demo and where we can continue to push stuff.
Absolutely. Hi, Demeter. Just filming B-roll for their next video.
You should summon the bees for the B-roll.
Yeah.
But
I love the bubbles. Anyways. They're so bubbly now. Before they were very... Ah! Fern. You came through
Fern has
again.
bloomed.
Compost. No. We'll do some bees again.
Yeah, get some more of that lovely honey.
chair on the balcony is the perfect place to take a nap. You used to curl up under the shade of your grandmother's plants. Now that you're tapped into their necromantic essence, you can feel their subtle vibrations like a humming radiator, lulling you into a perfect sleep. You're having a nice dream when you slowly begin to realize that the humming isn't just your magical senses. You blink your eyes open and yawn, smiling when you see the chubby little spirit bees bumbling around your garden. Do a little victory wiggle. Careful not to disturb them. You wiggle excitedly in your chair. You're so happy to see them. They're so cute, and they contribute to your garden. What's not to love? A few bees float over and almost seem to dance with you. Maybe it's just your imagination, but you swear they look a little more lively.
Lovely. And there they are. All of our writing of the narrative events is done by the incredible Lindsay Ishihiro, who was the writer on I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, another phenomenal narrative game. We're so thrilled to have Lindsay worked with us and doing all this writing and crafting these characters, and I just love the writing so much.
It is very good. I skip through it a lot when I'm trying to do other gameplay things, but I'm like,
yeah. And then every once in a while you like stop and read one, and it's like, oh shit,
yeah, this is really good.
Yeah.
Let's see what time
I love how big that fern is in the hanging pot.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, you're so good. Let's change the vibes. Let's go. For a gardening game, I play constantly in like sunset and night.
yeah. Hey, sometimes the vibes are vibing, you know?
Yeah. I'm just like I love the warm, and then I love all the building lights at night. It's so good.
Yeah, we debated for a while about like, do we want to have the day-night cycle have mechanical effects, like you know, plants can only grow during the day or something like that, or it like changes the light levels of your garden and things like that. And there was like, no, because it's really just about the vibes. Like if you're gonna have this thing running for, you know, hours on your screen, we want it to be somewhat customizable. We want it to be like what you want in your background. You know, what's the vibes that you want, and those night vibes are great. But maybe when it's the middle of December in rainy Vancouver or snowy Toronto, you don't want more darkness. You want to pretend that it's sunny outside.
Also very fair and valid.
I hear it's snowing out there, Colin. How you doing?
It's fine. It's just
it's fine.
It's the very first day of snow, and it's just rude how much it's been snowing. Like usually the first snow is you get a little like light snowfall, and it's like, that was cute. Oh, isn't winter lovely? Like the false belief that you actually like winter before it arrives properly.
It eases you in. Yeah.
No, this was not easing it us in. This was just like, and here's 9 centimeters. Go fuck yourselves.
Fantastic. Hopefully you don't have anywhere to go.
Nope, I'm here
Certainly
for 24 hours.
I was going to say, certainly not for the next 13 hours.
Yes, yeah. Nope, I'm
right here. We're so close to $1,000 too.
We are. We're only $30 away.
23, 22 away. And a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to sort the cents. So close. And I think there's still some incentives left. I'm gonna pull that up.
I got myself a key to Ambrosia Sky.
Absolutely.
I'm very excited.
There was only a handful of those available. I wonder if they're all gone. It's a good price. That's all I will say. I think. I was like, what do I set this at? Yeah, what do we got left for incentives? We have oh, does it not show it on my oh, there it is. I'm on the mobile website, so I'm like, where is everything? There are 3 copies of Ambrosia Sky left.
Get them while the getting's good, folks.
And Bailey, BB Wolf in our chat is our voice actress for Dahlia.
Nice. Hello.
So, pretty sure, yeah.
Are you in debug mode?
I am not. I was about to look, actually.
I was gonna say, if you want to switch over to debug mode, since we're just doing a fun special event here, we could show off something that we haven't really showed off much yet.
Absolutely.
Like another plant that we can show off.
Yeah. Where is? I clicked away from the game. It tells on me when I do that.
Yes.
I see you, focus mode. Where am I going?
What are you looking for?
This.
There you go.
I was looking for the pause menu. Okie dokies. We're Echo 2. My request for numbers yet has not been happened yet. That's fine though. It'll be Echo the second because this is.
Heck yeah. Oh, look at all these plants.
Look at all these
Oh, there's a
plants.
huge one in the left there.
Yeah, the Feywood
tree.
Yeah, who's not doing so well somehow. Probably light.
He's doing okay.
That's the -6.
Yeah,
They'll love
that'll
that.
be light for sure.
They'll love that. Yeah, I love. It's so funny. So this is our default debug setup. And the funny thing is that always when I come into this, I'm always like, all these plants are in the wrong place. like how our debug setup is someone who's just sort of a random person who's been like, plants.
Yeah, just throw them wherever.
Throw 'em wherever.
If you want to clear a spot in one of those plants, in one of those pots, though, either compost it or just pick it up and put it in your inventory.
Boop.
Then I think if you go into your codex,
that compost animation is also new, or have I just never noticed it? Maybe I just never noticed it. Anyways, compost animations.
Could be. If you go into your codex,
It's over here.
that's the one, and go to greenery.
Are you thinking of a certain plant?
If you find the Kismet flower, yes, and spawn one of those, you can just hit the little plus there, and then throw that into the pot that you just emptied.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops, I immediately. There we go. Also, I can do something else.
So we got a little skeletally thing.
Okay.
This little skeletally
He needs
flower.
to go away for 2 seconds, but he'll come back. It's just because I need to resurrect him, and then I need to grow him real big, and then I need to kill him again.
This is all not how the game works, folks.
None of this is how this works.
We're using cheat codes today.
None of this is how this works. I just want big boy.
But yes, there are ways to get bigger plants, older plants. Look how big he gets.
Damn. Oh yeah, now
I like when you you execute the kill action, so you are clicking the execute button, and it dies, sadly.
Amazing.
Look at all those hands.
All those hands. He's so tall.
Yep.
Wow.
This is like our sunflower model, so.
Wow. He's so big.
Yeah, we're gonna have so many plants though, y'all. I think we're looking at how many different looks. There's that cactus that you see there.
Yeah, I was thinking.
There's something like, I'm gonna make up a number, so don't hold me to this, but there's something like 15 different full models, and then each one there's a couple different versions of different colors that you can get, all of which have different stats and different preferences, and stuff like that. So yeah, it looks like how many? That's 6 times 5, so 30 plants are implemented right now, and we're gonna have more. So there's so many things that you can play with and customize, and look at those little flames go.
Little flames go. I haven't seen the electric mango yet. I'm sorry, but you need to first. I want to see both versions. Sorry, buddy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Blue.
Let's see here. We're going to
Resurrect.
Oh, the little. That's so good.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Bigger. And every single plant, as it grows, is going to grow a little bit uniquely. Sort of where those new branches come out and stuff is all like procedurally done, which is wild. Our technical director Audrey created a whole system to procedurally generate these plants and sort of save that data and all that kind of stuff, which has been just very cool to see. So your version of a plant is going to be different from anyone else's version of a plant.
Yeah, what is it? It's like a letters P system? R system? S?
L system.
L system. There we go.
It's called L systems. So yeah, L systems were like a thing that was developed by I can't remember the exact details, but like by a biologist as a way to like describe how plants sort of branch off in different ways, but it was primarily used as a two-dimensional model showing sort of branching off of a core thing. So Audrey sort of adapted that logic to make it 3D. And so like the description in code of an L system of a single plant is like it looks just like a string of random letters and numbers and symbols, but they all mean things, which is very fun. Look at all these spells. Jeez.
Spells. I love infectious friendship, which is giving your plant a pest friend. Gives it a pest, but increases its happiness. So no problem.
And if it already has a pest, then it increases the happiness even more.
I like magic mantis.
So that's a way to
summon a grumpy praying mantis who wanders the vicinity eating bugs.
So good.
I want the magic mantis.
In real life, yes.
Yes, also in real life. No, more realistically, I want the magic mantis. You know the little toast pop-ups we get with the player characters and the compost divert?
Oh, yes.
Yes, when you have magic mantis out, I want like the occasional like grumble from him because he's grumpy.
Incredible. Yeah, I just need a little magic mantis pet that can just live on my lemon tree and eat all of the pests.
Oh, and the water burb. It's a chubby enchanted bird who wanders around. I need that fan art immediately. Like, I need it, like, I'm imagining Echo, the main character, like, leaning over this plant, like, taking care of it with the water burb on the plant, and then the composter is, like, peeking up over his box to, like, look at the burb as well as, like, the light comes. Anyways, this is fan arts. Email me.
Yes,
commission you.
we would love that stuff. If folks are, I hope we get folks that are interested in everything that we're putting down, finding those little things like water burb and the mantis and all these different plants. I think there's just so much cool stuff that the team has created.
I was like, oh no, this plant needs something, but I'm like, I don't know you. You're just here. I don't have an attachment to you. Compost.
Kill them all. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes it's easier to just not worry about it.
Yep.
I don't know how to fix you, so goodbye. Into the compost you go. I mean, we wanted to make everything like really, like not really any failure states, you know? Like, I mean, you're a necromancer. If you forget to water your plant and it dies, like you just bring it back again. So, you know, wanting to have that pressure be really low so that people who do, you know, leave the game running for a long time, maybe forget about it, come back later, go, oh shoot, I forgot about all my plants. It's like, it's fine. Like you can get them back. You know, there's benefits to cycling through your plants. You know, there's benefits to having high level plants, but also high level plants level up more slowly. And so there's a benefit to like getting a new plant that's low level, but it's going to level up fast because then you get lots of rewards out of them as they level up.
That is
so like,
making
you know,
there's
always
when
reason.
You get bored of endgame.
Right. And there's one ingredient, ectoplasm, that you can only get by composting plants. And so no matter what, there's always some reason to be cycling through plants to get rid of old plants, get some new plants. So we don't want you to like, oh, I figured out, I've got my garden and I'm done now. There's always stuff that you can do.
I love the trailing Rapunzel, the alive version. It's wavy.
Yeah.
Also, plants attracting unwanted fungi. There's the Ambrosia Sky crossover.
Yes. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Oh. How are we doing time-wise? Okie dokies. Anything else we haven't... Is there any part of the game we haven't shown, Lucas?
There's a market, but you might not be able to spawn. That's, again, one of these sort of once every 24-hour cards that you can get. Aha, there it is. Look at that. Let's show off the market.
Hello, Goshan. You're back.
A little more buttoned down now.
Demeter, hello.
So all of the NPCs will sort of introduce you to the market in their different ways.
Seeing as most people think you're one bad day from amassing a skeleton army, probably not.
And it's sort of a bit of a hint to there's a bunch of story stuff in this game too. Like I say, Lindsay's written a ton of stuff for us. It's like 150,000 words of story to explore. So it's not just the gardening. There's this big narrative that you play through over time. You learn about sort of necromancy and the history of necromancy in this world, all sorts of stuff. Get to know all these characters. It's really cool. I can't wait for people to dig into that part, which won't be until launch, but I'm really excited for folks to get into that. But this is the market as well. Yeah. So once every 24 hours, you get access to the Greenhearth Community Swap. And so we're trying to be as anti-capitalist as possible. There's no money situation here. There's a stuff swap where you can exchange ingredients that you have lots of for ingredients that you don't have as many of. There's also gardening center where you can get potions and fertilizers and new recipes for things, and buying new stuff there costs community favor, and you can earn community favor by giving away at your booth in the bottom left of the map, by giving away your honey, as well as there will be some other things that you can do to get community favor. You just give it away, and then people are like, hey, we like you, you can hang out, do you want some fertilizer? And you say yes. So you're exchanging your community favor then for other ingredients and things. You can't do it right now because you're full on community favor. Yeah. But if you spent some by getting some of those fertilizers or potions.
Yeah. Chill space.
Hell yeah. Now you're out of community favor. Now you can give away some of the... Oh, unless you don't have any honey right now. Well,
but I spent my community favor. That's fine.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
So again, once every 24 hours, you can go to the market, trade some stuff that you've earned, get into a better position. This is one of the primary ways that you'll unlock new recipes and things too. Get new potions, get new fertilizers, all of that kind of stuff. So just another part of that loop. But that's Greenhearth Necromancer. Mm-hmm. Thanks for letting us show it off during your stream here, Colin.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope we're still under that $1,000. Mm-hmm. Would love to get that up there, but good luck with the rest of the fundraiser. Can't wait for your launch tomorrow. Ambrosia Sky, so good.
Yes, Ambrosia Sky Act 1 launches tomorrow. And we have coming up is... Oh no, I had an image open with the schedule, and then I closed it. Like a fool. I was like, I don't need this anymore, forgetting that I use it constantly. Stream schedule copy? Yes, there it is.
Did you just get a $22.79 from Anonymous donation to hit that 1,000?
Yes.
Incredible. Thank you, Anonymous.
There we go, right at the end of the segment. Excellent. Thank you, guys.
That's wonderful. Yes. Hit that $1,000 mark. That's very exciting. Congrats to Soft Rains and you guys for the launch and the fundraiser. That's very exciting. Thank you for letting us showcase Greenhearth Necromancer, which again, Demo soon.
Yes.
Watch ours if you want to watch our social spaces. We're on, all of the regular stuff, Blue Sky, Instagram, etc. We stream on the Silver String Media Twitch channel a few times a week, typically. Colin does streams with us every week as well, so you can come check us out there. And wishlist Greenhearth Necromancer on Steam, and then you'll find out when the demo is live, which really is going to be soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Lucas. Next up, we've got me again, and I'll be playing Swap Meet with a couple of the developers from that game. They were our neighbors at PAX, and it is, I love it. It was a sick game. I loved its demo, so I'm excited to play more.
Nice.
Thank you, folks, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.